What we're essentially getting into now is strategy. Pricing is part of your strategy. Your product offering is part of your strategy. And then the actual marketing execution day by day is part of your strategy, right? All of this together determines your success and the level of your success. And so the point that I want to make is that you live and die by your strategy. This is a lesson that I learned as an entrepreneur for a long time. I learned it probably 15 years ago from Pat, because Pat and I have been working together for a long time. And the thing that hit me really hard was that, I didn't understand the nuances of like a 3-week strategy, for example. You have to prime people like up to 2-3 weeks in advance, okay, where you're not even necessarily talking about a sale yet. You might be kind of hinting that it's coming, but you're putting some things out there and you're planting some seeds, right? You got to announce the sale like 5 days in advance or so. And then 2 days before it ends, you got to say it again. And so in that time, some sales are going to trickle in. But then the last day, it's like, this is, ends today. This is ending. You only have a few hours left. That's where usually the biggest pop comes in. But if you didn't do all of the pre-stuff, you're going to have a very disappointing final day, right? Because that's the only day that you do things. And I've seen this happen over and over. I saw it happen with my own businesses, and then I've seen it happen with the 7,800 artists that we have. And it's like, it's kind of that, like, talk about a spaceship moment right there in strategy. You learn, as somebody who doesn't do marketing every day, you ultimately learn like, oh my goodness, the psychology of all of this strategy matters more than anything. I mean, you can literally 10x your sales 10 times better than what you otherwise would have done. And so you're going to learn this, but you live and die by your strategy. Like, my strategy is going to be different than your strategy, is going to be different than somebody else's strategy. So are you coming up with your own strategy? How did you come up with it? Is that what you're planning on doing the next 8 weeks? Or who are you listening to? Or what are you going to do? But your strategy is going to determine your results. And I think that that's a very, very important point, right? The sophistication and depth of it, and obviously the effort that you put into it, and like, your pricing and your product, that's what you're going to be promoting within the marketing strategy. All of this is going to determine your results.